All right, cool. In this video, I'm going to be breaking exactly down how I make $15,000 per deal real estate wholesaling with Facebook ads, right? Now, this is going to be a lengthy video, a very detailed, information-packed video. So I recommend you get your notepad, get everything you need to actually focus, because I'll be breaking down the exact step-by-step process on how you yourself as a wholesaler can increase your lead flow by adding this lead flow channel of Facebook ads and make $15,000 per deal so easily. So let's get started. Now, I want to first start off by talking about specified targeting. Right now, what is that? With the real estate wholesaling that's pushed in the market right now, most gurus, most teachers that teach this topic will tell you, hey, you need to go out and cold call 8 hours a day. You need to go send SMS text messaging. You need to go send direct mail. You need to do all these things to hopefully allow somebody to see your message and be interested in selling your house, right? Selling you their house, right? Now, the problem with this is you have no trust and you have no authority with the seller, right? You're coming out of the blue. You're not necessarily coming from a place of authority when you're positioning yourself, right? And now marketing is all positioning. So what Facebook ads allows you to do is position yourself as the authority, as the person who is there at the right time for the right person that wants to sell their house right now. What do I mean by this? Facebook allows you to target people who already raise their hands saying, hey, I want to sell my house, who already are interested and are in a buying position, right? Now, how do they allow you to do this? Well, Facebook is one of the biggest AI learning machines in the globally world, and everybody that's on it, they collect data and they know exactly what you're interested in at what time, and allows advertisers like us and big brand companies that are even bigger than us to target their services, their products to those groups of people, those niches of people at that certain time, right? And that's how those big companies and people like us are going to make a profit. So we target these people who are interested in already selling their house with a specific ad that just goes over the benefits of selling to us, why they would sell to us rather than a realtor, and just stuff like that, right? I'm not going to really go into the depths of the ad copy and the creative, but that's just a brief overview right now. Specified targeting is the one and only reason why I am able to close $15,000 per deal, because I am not wasting my time cold calling people who don't want to be cold called. I'm not wasting my time texting people who don't want to be texted and sending them mail and just wasting my money and my time talking to people who are not interested and who are not motivated, right? I'm only picking up the phone for people who will raise their hand and say they are motivated, right? That's specified targeting. Number two, scalability and increased lead flow, right? Now, once we have the ads targeted towards the motivated sellers that are already raising their hands saying they want to sell, and which also positions us as trustworthy and have authority in their eyes, that's when we spend more money on that campaign instead of hiring other people, hiring other cold callers, hiring other people to send your text and send your direct mail. All you have to do is just tell Facebook, hey, I want to spend more money. I want to reach more people with the click of a button, right? And that also will save you time and money, right? And increase your lead flow in total, right? So say, for example, you're spending, let's just say $25 a day on a campaign, and you're getting, let's say, 5 to 10 leads from that campaign, right? All you would tell Facebook is, hey, let's increase this to $100 a day. And then automatically, as you increase that budget, your lead flow also increases. Now you're probably getting 50 to 70 leads on that campaign, right? And it just keeps going. It's like a flywheel effect. The more money you put in, the more leads, the more sellers you get out, right? And it's your job to actually close those leads, right? Because once you have all of this down packed, your lead generation, that's just the first part of the equation, right? You have, as an entrepreneur, as a wholesaler, you have to have the skills in place to actually close the deal. And the next step we're going to get into negotiate the price, right? So you're getting all these leads here. You have this nice automatic 24/7 lead generation machine, just spitting out leads every single day, every single month. What do you do with them, right? You're supposed to, if your negotiation frameworks are not dialed in, if you don't know how, as an entrepreneur, as a wholesaler, to bring that seller's asking price down from whatever they're asking, at least 30 to 50%, you will not be able to make any money, right? Because the money is in the purchase agreement price, right? The lower that you can get that purchase agreement price, the more money you will make, right? The more the assignment fee will be. So how do you do that? Well, you need to focus on negotiation and actually your sales and actually how you talk to people. Is your tone of voice correct? Is what you're saying relevant to the seller? Are you hitting their pain points? Why do they want to sell? You need to get deep, and you're not going to be able to do this. You're not going to be able to focus on this if you're cold calling 8 hours a day and you're texting people. You're just wasting your time talking to people who don't want to be contacted. You're not going to be able to focus on this, right? And once you have this down packed and you're able to get that asking price down 30, 50, 60, sometimes even 70%, that's when we focus on increasing more profits, right? Like we talked about earlier, decrease labor costs, right? Now we're a one-man show, we're a one-man team. We don't have to hire more people in our business. We don't have to hire a freaking 20 VA team to run our business, right? Where we can be a one-man show that just focused on selling, bring that asking price down. Once a lead comes through the pipeline, hey, talk to the seller, use your negotiate tactics, bring that price down 30 or 50%. And then that's when you focus on disposition, right? Dispositions. Now, what is dispositions? That is basically assigning that contract, that purchase agreement, and assigning that contract to a cash buyer. Now, if you have the deal under contract, if you were able to get it down as much as you could, this is the second part of the equation that you have to focus on. You have to focus on assigning that contract to a cash buyer, right? Because if you do not assign that contract to a cash buyer, you are just wasted all of your time and you will make no money. Now, some ways we can do this is Facebook groups, which is a good one. A lot of investors are in here that are looking for deals that necessarily don't know how to do this marketing stuff, don't know how to use Facebook ads, and just use us as wholesalers to get the best deals, right? So Facebook groups. We can also use Facebook ads targeting investors, right? Now, this is not as much talked about in the market because people don't know anything about marketing in this real estate space. But just like how we targeted motivated sellers using Facebook ads who were motivated at that time, we can do the same thing, but with investors who are looking for deals, right? We can target them with our deals and just market them our deals instead of doing this, which is more labor and more time wasted instead of just running a campaign towards investors, right? And then once you have all of this stuff in place, have your dispositions in place, have your price negotiation frameworks in place, you have your lead flow in place, you know how much leads you want, how much leads you can spend, everything like that, and you have your targeting in place to actually target these motivated sellers, that's when you have a business that can run without you 24/7, 365 days of the year. And all you have to do is just close deals. And then you can charge 20, 30, 40 assignment fees. You don't have to even charge 15,000 assignment fees. And that's where the bread and butter is made. And once you have that impact, you can scale to the moon. You can scale this business to 50, 100, 200K without working like 5 to 20 hours. No, with working only 5 to 20 hours a week. It's totally insane, guys. Once you apply these frameworks, you will succeed. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys took notes. I hope you guys got value from this video, and I'll see you in the next one.